it is staying put. So there's our door. It's got the frame up. It's pretty easy to do the frame. It's just it's 80 inches, so it's not quite 7 foot, but 6 foot I thought was a little too low. So we went ahead with 80 foot. So or 80 inches. So 80 inches is great. I may put another hinge right here, just to kind of give it a little bit more support. There will be another cross brace. Maybe there'll be 2 cross braces. So the one thing I think I'm going to do that I was thinking about earlier when I was sitting here was that there's really not a whole lot of support here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run a 2x4 from here, and I'll have to get the degrees and go up to that and brace this. So that will definitely brace this part right here a whole lot better. I'm not so worried about this, but I'm more worried about this kind of like moving and bowing and stuff like that. So I definitely think I'm going to put a brace that goes from there to here just to kind of give it some more support. I was originally going to go from here up and then over, and so then you would have like this window, right? But and I still might. That would brace this, and come this way. So it might brace this, and then it would brace this side as well. I went up and over. So I don't know. We'll see. Whatever we think is the best. But as you can see with these point things, you see how this is kind of slanted? This is what I'm talking about. This thing, if I was to cut these off, which I still could, I could still cut those and with the saw and cut those, and it would probably push out because that's what happened over there. As soon as I cut these things all off, it just went whoop, and so it was nice. I may do that. I may just leave it the way it is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's not really hurting anything. It's actually digging in, so it's actually giving more support. So, but
yeah, if you do that, then your top over here is going to be messed up.
Well, I'll have to undo it. I'll have to undo the little staples from the top. But the problem is that this over here is more arc. So I have the distance between here and here is greater than the distance between here and here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing. So if I put a brace that goes like this and like that, it's going to go. This is going to go from here to here, and then here, and then this one's going to go from here to here, or from here to here, and then go. So I don't know. It's not even. So that's why I thought maybe I'd just put a brace from here to there. But I don't know yet. Like I said, it's just it's something that I kind of designed, and we saw some challenges with it. But overall, I think it looks great. I mean, this is the first time I've ever built anything like this before. And I just went off some plans and watching some YouTube videos of some people that build some greenhouses. They've done some fantastic ones out there with hoop houses and cattle panel houses and stuff like that. So we just took a little bit of what we saw, and I finally put it on paper and said, okay, let's do this. And we had a little extra money, and so we went out. I think we're about maybe $700-800 with everything that we put into it. So a little less than $1,000, maybe around $1,000. Once we get order the plastic and everything, it's just.
I ordered the plastic today.
Yeah, so we got the plastic to be coming in
Friday.
About a week or so. So once we get that in, then we'll put that up. So, anyways, that's kind of where it is. I thought it was gonna rain. It's not. I don't think it will. Maybe it will later. But then I can actually kind of see what it's gonna look like wet, and what it's gonna look like when we get the plastic on and enclosed, and check the temperature. and inside and outside and do all that fun stuff. And then at some point we'll start growing some grow beds. I'm gonna have to sell some feet picks in order for us to get the money to make grow beds. I guess I don't know. We'll do something.
He's got sexy feet.
No, I don't. Anyways, that's kind of where we're at. If you have any questions, just please feel free to leave us some comments. Like I said, hopefully people will see this and inspire them to build something like this. Like I said, for less than $1,000 or around $1,000, you can put it up. Materials are not cheap. Wood's still pretty expensive. I mean, 2x4s were like $7, seven something.
$8, yeah.
So I mean, geez, the 4x4s are expensive. Screws, everything is just really expensive. And I bought more 4x4s because I forgot about my post in the center and making sure that I had plenty of support there. So that kind of added to it as well. But overall, we're pretty happy with it. It looks good. It's pretty solid. This thing ain't going nowhere. I think if we have a tornado or something, it'll probably be the only thing standing. This thing's not going anywhere. I'm tired.
Yeah.
All weekend we've been at this since Friday. Friday evening, Friday we went and got the wood. Friday we put the joist together on our 4x4s. I cut the 4x4s, I put the joists on, and then it started raining, and then we went inside, and that was it for that night. And then Saturday morning we came out here 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we were out here till 9 o'clock, I think. And so it was a long 12-hour day. We're sore, hurting.
I can't sit down.
My legs hurt. My fingers hurt. I'm just sore. It's a lot of work. Burned a lot of calories though, so that's good. Be slim and trim pretty soon. Then Sunday we came out here. We worked on this. I put those up, and then I worked on the frame for the door and put the door up. It took all day just to do this because we were having issues with square and plumb and level and all that other stuff. So it was quite a challenge, but I'm glad we did it. It's up. Now we just need some plastic, need some dirt, need some
Grow some food.
grow some food. Got plenty of seeds already started. I got a bunch of seedlings over there that are growing. So yeah, those are all going to go inside in the greenhouse once they're big enough to transplant. Oh my God, I can't bend down.
I'm trying to grow some sweet potato slips. See how that goes. These are all the seedlings that we've been growing. And there's more on the other side of the yard and a couple in the house. So
Yeah, I have some on the other side. Just kind of covering up this saw just in case it rains. But yeah, I mean, we've done quite a bit to everything, and it's been a challenge. I had to round up some weeds. I don't like using Roundup too much, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I had a whole bunch of weeds that are growing around here, and sprayed some Roundup so it would kill it. Definitely needs some weed control. The mulch is going to be a lifesaver. Now, the one thing that I will tell you about the mulch that we're getting is that, and you might check at your own local place, is that we have a recycling center here in Abilene, and apparently they have free mulch, lots of it. And you can go and you can take your truck and load it up yourself, and it's totally free. Or you can have them dump truck it in, or put it with a front loader. They can load it into your back of your truck for like $6. Or they'll even haul out.
Venus.
Stop. I know I stink. Stop. Stop. Hey now. Hey now. So they'll bring a dump truck. Like they'll fill up a dump truck and they'll bring you out free mulch. Of course, you just pay for the delivery of whatever it's going to cost. I don't know what that is. It could be $25, could be $30, whatever. But I mean, a whole dump truck of mulch is, I mean, that's cheap. You go out to Lowe's or Home Depot and you buy a bag for like $7, $8, and it's just a bag like this. So a lot cheaper if you can do it at a recycling center. All right. So tip of the day. All right, well, that's all I got for y'all guys tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm going to be compiling all this into one video and editing and stuff like that, and then I'll post it on the YouTube. But I'm just taking videos. Once we get it all complete, we'll show you how it's when we get the plastic in. We'll show you how we put the plastic up. We're going to show you how we put our screen on. That's the next thing we have to do, is we got to put the screen on the sides. And maybe we'll do that tomorrow while I work on the back. I'll have Amy do that while I work on the back, and then we can show you what it looks like, how we did it, and then we put the plastic on and finish up the doors, the windows. I think we're going to be good. Thanks again. Hope y'all have a great day. Like I said, $1,000, less than $1,000, you can go out and you can build your own greenhouse. This is a 10 by 20. You don't necessarily need a 10 by 20. You know, you can do a 10 by 10 or 10 by 16. It'll probably be a lot cheaper if you do it like that. But I mean, there's a lot of great YouTube, a lot of great content out there on how to get started. This isn't a tutorial and like step by step, because frankly, I didn't have a camera person to walk around and do all that step by step. So it's just kind of this is what we've done so far, how we did it, what we've learned about it, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to kind of maybe do more. Maybe we'll do another one. Maybe we'll go into production. I don't know.
Oh
But anyways,
okay.
I'm out. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.